products. Folks, check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.
When I first got online and I seen the price of the X2 and the DNA Force, I was a little hesitant, but I pulled the trigger on it. It has changed my life. I've been taking it for about 24 days now, counting the weight, staying in shape.
InfoWarsLife.com. You've heard the callers to the show.
Several months back, I started taking your Nathan Iodine and your Super Meal. Prior to this, I was barely walking. Now I'm able to function as a human again.
Whether it's Survival Shield, Nascent Iodine, or DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality, Lung Cleanse, Fluoride Shield, Oxy Powder. I believe that all of these products will blow you away like they've done the thousands of other customers that have visited InfoWarsLife.com.
Dash 2, just amazing what it's able to do to actually detox the body. It's great stuff.
If I'm going to promote something, it's got to be something I personally use and that I believe in. Check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic Super Male Vitality formula. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose.
I jump out of bed ready to fight these criminals every day. I look forward to waking up and taking my Super Male Vitality.
Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life. In the near future.
When you realize how fake it all is, the football, the basketball.
Alert. Security alert. This is Homeland Security. Analysis. InfoWars building independent media operation.
We let the worst people get control and tell us that we are the ones responsible.
Prime directive. Discredit Alex Jones.
Jones is the wildly popular conspiracy theorist.
It's a popular conspiracy theory talk show called InfoWars.
Alex Jones is now in an Austin jail.
These people are assaulting us.
Targeting of patriots engaged.
They are never going to stop. They're never going to deviate from their program until we stop them.
Block free iPhone app at Infowars.com. Block free podcast and video feed. Imperative. Destroy Prison Planet TV.
You gotta set your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. Intellectually, it's begun. You can feel it.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. We are on the march. The Empire is on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
It was back in 1996 when I first interviewed the author of Compromise, Clinton, Bush, and the CIA, Terry Reid. In fact, I want to find him and get him back on. Get him been on in like 5-6 years. And he was there at Mena, Arkansas, and saw Bill Clinton and saw Republican leaders and others at the airport where the goodies were coming in. And I've interviewed a lot of other eyewitnesses and folks about that. And we said at the time that the 1993 election was basically staged and that they were working together behind the scenes. And it had been released later that George Herbert Walker Bush met 11 times publicly, but also a bunch secretly, more than any other governor when he was president, with Bill Clinton. And, of course, it's come out that Bill Clinton and Hillary are both CIA trained and that George Herbert Walker Bush was. They tried to keep that secret and say that he was made director, never being there. But it was declassified that he was even in Dallas in '63 and ran a bunch of covert operations. So that's the truth. So now in the Daily Mail, he's my brother from another mother. George W. Bush gushes about unlikely pal Bill Clinton, who ousted his father from the Oval Office. Yeah, right. And it is just so ridiculous. And these guys have this charity together for the Haitians and the rest of it. And the Clintons keep like half the money for their own private airplanes and things. It's just such a joke. This is everything wrong with politics in this country. But I remember all these insiders that I would interview, the folks from the Clinton Chronicles, state police officers, Bill Clinton's former chief of staff, I mean, when he was governor, all these people that were confirming that it was totally staged. Here's Clinton tweeting, "Receive my copy of 41 by 43, George W. Bush touching tribute." See, you can't have like North Korea, a dictatorship, so they just have these rhino Republicans working with the Democrats behind the scenes, and that's how they continue their control. And who are the Bush-type Republicans targeting with the Tea Party right now? I'm going to go to your phone calls here on Obamacare, but look at this story. D.C. police plan for future seizure proceeds years in advance in city's budget documents. D.C. police have made plans for millions of dollars in anticipated proceeds from civil seizures. That's why there's a quota. Cash and property, even though the federal guidelines say agencies may not commit to such spending. Yeah, see, they had state asset forfeiture seizure for 30 years. It got very corrupt and no due process, just taking the money out of your wallet, no drugs, nothing illegal found. So we got a law passed federally, you couldn't do it. So the feds had another law passed. You can have asset forfeiture seizure as long as it's federally run. You can get up to 90% of the proceeds back. So now the police grab the money, give it to the feds, and get it back at the department level. If it's state level, it goes into a general fund, and they don't see it. That's in the Washington Post. And now they are trying to turn the police into nothing but pure pirates. Just like the IRS, no judge, no jury, no indictment. The New York Times reported 3 weeks ago, takes the bank accounts of people with no criminal record because their deposits are small, and they say that shows evidence of criminal activity. No judge, no jury, no due process. And hey, death panels, that's illegal. They're doing it. It's in Obamacare. They say it's legal now. Raking over the coals. What won't you put up with? Well, you already put up with quite a bit. So the sky's the limit. You're going to put up with a lot more, boys and girls, as the government, the criminal elements of it, publicly ship in the majority of the narcotics, so when dummies, low level, go out and sell it at the residential retail level, they can grab them up and get that money as well. That is quite a business operation. And there's not one cop I've talked to in 15 years that doesn't go, of course the feds ship in most of the drugs. And the CIA Inspector General back in 97 came out and admitted, yes, we do this. And a month and a half ago, they declassified that the CIA targeted Gary Webb, the award-winning journalist who wrote Dark Alliance and exposed CIA drug dealing. He's been vindicated. It's all now come out. Of course, they went to his house and shot him twice in the head. Might have been cartels, too, though. They want to keep the drugs illegal. They've been threatened. It was mainly cartels that were threatening Gary at the end, because they didn't want to shake up the apple cart. They need to keep drugs illegal so it's not treated as a disease and it's pathetic, and then it's not cool and stylish. You make it illegal. It's like the Roaring '20s with alcohol prohibition. You make everybody want to be involved in it. They say cocaine should be as cheap as basically a bag of tea. Grows as easily. Cheaper than chocolate. But it's not. I don't know. I haven't looked at what the price is lately, but it's a lot of money. And that's an example. But with the other hand, the government pushes a New Freedom Initiative from the Clintons, from the Bushes, the forced drugging of kids, the forced psychological assessment of kids in public schools. So, again, I ask you, what is it you won't put up with? How about our government funding al-Qaeda? Changing their name to ISIS to confuse the public when the military woke up to it. War with ISIS. Islamic militants have an army of 200,000. That's now being an independent. Remember I told you it was 300,000? because that's how big the jihadi al-Qaeda army is. It's renamed. It's not 16 or 25,000 like they've been saying. It's over 200,000 conservatively. I got an email a while back going, why do you say it's 200-something thousand? Why it's 1,500, 1,600, or 16,000 or whatever it is? I'm like, because this is al-Qaeda army. We know how big it is. And wait till they attack us, because they're a real terrorist group. It's just the globalists above us have funded them, turned them loose to come and go after us. And then our military gets to go fight and die fighting a real enemy, but that was funded, manufactured by the very same globalists that run our country. Until we realize how the world really works and grow up, ship the drugs in, create the crisis, offer the solution, build prisons everywhere, launder the money back to the police departments, their asset forfeiture seizure, and the big banks. You ever hear about big banks that get caught laundering billions, getting in trouble? No, you don't. Or they pay a 1% fine. But you or your kids gets caught with a marijuana cigarette, there's going to be hell to pay. You're not supposed to pull up to a checkpoint in a free country and ask, do you have any drugs, guns, or paraphernalia in the car? As if guns are illegal. They do that in Texas and Missouri and all over. Well, what do you mean, do I have any guns? Yeah, I've got a M4 right here. Oh, I need you to go right over here. Get out of the car, you got a gun. See, doesn't matter we fought to have the law saying we've got the right to that M4. The police have been told to act like it's illegal or act like it's bad. In perception, and Hollywood does that. We're going to break and coming back with Bob, Sherry, Ryan, Rachel, Andrew, Robert, John, Ronnie, Robert, Itamio, Ron, Anthony. We're going to all of you straight ahead, but be ready because each caller gets about a minute because I want to move to the next person. We will sell out of this, as unfortunately I predicted, by tomorrow. It is the best seller we've ever had. It is Secret 12. 2 years in the making. I've been taking it for about 4 to 6 months. I took an earlier version we were testing. This is the same type that you basically inject, and in the studies and things, it's just a lot more absorbable sublingual. You don't inject this, though. But this is the same type that you inject. Well, 80% of it is. It's the methylcobalamin, and then it's the other 20%. It's all organic, and it's amazing. It is the purest form of nutraceutical-grade vitamin B12 fusion out there. And it's incredible. Most stuff's synthetic. Most stuff is not absorbed when you take it by pill or take it in your mouth. This is special. Secret 12, developed by InfoWarsLife.com and our researchers, our doctors, our chemists. Secret 12, InfoWarsLife.com, and your purchase supports the transmission. Or call 888-253-3139. We have operators ready to answer your questions, tell you about specials and discounts. You get 5% off all the products with promo code NOW at InfoWarsLife.com, or when you call, NOW is the promo code to get 5% off. We have some other discounts as well. 888-253-3139. Discover the secret.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
The experts are clear. Sunlight, purified water, healthy non-GMO food, and having a good attitude is essential to a healthy immune system. But I go further with Super Nascent Iodine X2 from InfoWarsLife.com. 50% stronger than our original and revolutionary Nascent Iodine formula, coming from a deep earth crystal source that no other supplier has. Most other forms of iodine come from seaweed in areas plagued by Fukushima and other contaminants. Not our iodine. It comes from over 200 100-million-year-old crystal salt deposits and is tested and proven to be completely pure. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. See the informational videos. Read the information they're compiled. And for a limited time, when you use promo code NOW at checkout, you get an additional 5% off the entire family of InfoWarsLife.com products.